Yeah, yeah. It's time for you to wake your asses up. Hold on. Let me see real quick. I gotta clean this camera. Yes, it's time for you to wake your asses up. It's time for you to wake your asses up. Wake your ass up. What are y'all doing? um, I try to do at least one little live stream every week, and today is the day. I figured, some stuff has happened, so we can talk about. Hey, what's up, booze? Hey, brr. No, we starting off with the live vocals. I had to give y'all something to give you a little boost of energy. You know. What is up? Yes, I made it live. Hey, Mama loves Megan. What's up? Fresh off work, mother, period. Come on. Love hardworking girls. um, so yeah, we have a lot to talk about. And I was gonna do a video, but I was like, I kind of want to see in real time what you guys thought about this whole like Jada and Gammy thing, Red Table Talk thing. But before I get into that, I want to talk about a few other things. And then we can talk about the main topic. What's up? I just finished your video and boom, live. Hell yeah. Come on, color coordination with the sweater and hair. Okay, well, I can only imagine it probably looks very close to purple. This is supposed to be a blue. But and my sweater, I love this fucking sweater. I'm sure y'all have seen it so many times. I do love it. It's purple. I just damn. I sometimes I'm like damn the background plus what I be wearing. I'm just like I'm sure y'all eyes are like damn. Can I have a break? can I have a break? I'm thinking like maybe because I have to move pretty soon, so I'm thinking maybe when I move like. Should it be a plain background? Should it be? I don't know. But let's first start off with. Let's start off with the toupee. Let's start with the talking, walking toupee. All the colors bring out your skin. Oh, thank you. Let's start talking about the toupee real quick, and let me put this link out for people. Because y'all be in here talking about, oh my God, I catch a live. So I want to make sure that everybody knows that I am on. Hopefully we don't hear anybody working on my goddamn on the lawn outside. Bitches came directly. No, I think because they did yesterday. They came directly up to the fucking glass door. It just was leaf blowing and shit. I'm like, okay. I love hard workers. They do exactly what they're supposed to do. I ain't gonna lie, because when I go outside, the shit be pretty as fuck. But when I be like, damn, y'all know when I'm going live, motherfuckers. I really appreciate it. Let's talk. Yes, as I said, let's talk about the toupee. It won't be long, because honestly, if I'm being honest, I have not. I say that and then I end up paying attention to politics anyway, but I have not paid attention to a whole lot of politics just because that shit is stressing me the fuck out. that shit is stressing me out. That shit is stressing me out. But I just want to read this quickly for you. The Supreme Court of Nevada rejected an appeal from President Donald Trump's campaign to overturn the election results in the state, affirming President-elect Joe Biden's win in one of the battleground states that assured his victory. So even the Supreme Courts of states are like, mama, get your ass out of here. Get your ass out of here. Get your ass out. We don't even want to see the silhouette, the shadow of that toupee entering these courts. If you think that you're going to win, if you think that you're going to get anything accomplished, with these weak ass arguments that you have these shitty ass lawyers coming up here with, then you got another thing coming. These judges are like, are you serious right now? Are you serious bringing that bullshit in my motherfucking courtroom, ho? Can you imagine being part of a fucking oppressive system? And even the oppressive system is like, mama. even the system is like, mama, Yeah, I don't know who you think this shit is. I don't know what you think this shit is, but it's not gonna fly. It's not happening on my motherfucking watch. Okay. So I just thought that that would bring some joy to your life, even though Joe Biden's up here talking about. I literally just tweeted it. I literally just tweeted it. He said, today I'm announcing key COVID-19 priorities for the first 100 days of my administration. He says that everyone should wear a mask. Of course, I don't know how he's going to make people do that shit when he can't even. Anyway, he said 100 million vaccines, and he said he's going to reopen the majority of schools. Now, I wonder how the fuck that's going to happen when it's just so strange to me that money is not even on this list. Like giving money to people is not on this list. I saw some news about a stimulus package. If y'all can let me know what the fuck happened with that shit, I would love that. But I saw somebody talking about $300 a week, and I'm just like, wow, it's just they really don't give a fuck about it. Like they really don't care about it at all. I hate it. But yeah, I just thought that money was not. I thought it funny, interesting that money was not a priority in his 100 days of administration. First 100 days of being president, and I thought it funny. He's gonna reopen schools, and I don't know. My sister is a teacher, and so I just get so paranoid, especially when you're talking about reopening schools and the numbers are looking how they look. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I saw 300. Someone said 300. Yeah, like the movie. Are we Spartans in this bitch? 300? And I'm like, 300 wouldn't be so bad if y'all hoes like pause rent or like pause mortgages or something, like mortgage payments or some shit. My hoes said, pick yourselves up by your fucking bootstraps, hoe. And speaking of boots, since we're talking about boots, the only reason I have Cardi's purse in my goddamn title is because she posted a picture of that shit. She posted a picture of that shit. She posted a picture of that fucking shit, and it looked like a boot, ho. It looked like an Ugg boot. So the reason why I'm like, why the fuck does this boot look like this boot? Why the fuck does this purse look like a woolly mammoth? And you're talking about spending $88,000 motherfucking dollars on that purse. Let me tell you something about an $88,000 purse hole. If I'm paying student loan type of balances for a fucking purse, that shit, if I jump in that hole, it better take me to another dimension, bitch. If I'm paying $88,000 for a motherfucking purse, I better be able to put my homosexuality and my blackness in that hole. And I better be able to carry that hole around. You know what I mean? It better give me superpower. Bitch, I thought that purse was going to look like I said on Twitter, I thought that purse was going to look like a Spy Kids 3D power-up hole. I thought it was going to look like a glowing, them video game power-ups? I thought that shit was going to look like a glowing-ass power-up hole, bitch. I thought you were going to give me, Power Rangers, FPD, Power Rangers to the rescue, go, go. Like, I thought it was going to give me Power Rangers Mystic Force. You know what I mean? I thought it was going to get... This woman posted a picture of a fucking woolly mammoth. It was giving me Snuffleupagus. I was like, whoa. 8,000 or 80,000. It was $88,000. I was like, ma'am, this purse looks like a fucking doormat. And you was just, oh, should I spend $88,000 on this purse? Since you asked the question, no, you shouldn't. You shouldn't spend $88,000 on a purse that looks like fucking hay. Like, bitch, are we at the barn? I know it's about to be Christmas and y'all hoes love, barn stories with a fucking, random ass nigga in a manger and shit. But goddamn hoe, bitch, is this a barnyard kind of festival that we have going on, mama? Glitter Trap said it was giving Old Town Road. I'm gonna take my purse. Sing it with me. I'm gonna take my purse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna pay until my account's empty. I'm gonna take that purse to the dusty ass, unpaved ass dirt roads, and I'm going to dig a hole. And I'm gonna bury that purse. Get out of here, Cardi McDonald. I hate y'all so much. I hate y'all so much. I'm telling y'all, I hate y'all. I'm telling y'all. See, now I'm gonna start crying. Stop. No, they said she was Cardi McDonald. I hate you so much. I hate y'all so much. Christ. That shit was funny. I'm sorry. That shit was funny. That shit was funny, ho. I'm gonna take my purse. I hate y'all so much. Oh my God. I'm gonna take my purse to the Old Town Road. Oh my God. I bet people come in this live like, why the fuck is he crying? Oh my God. That Ugg boot ass purse. I hate it. I hate it. And that's how you know, like, rich people are so bored. Can you imagine, like, almost $100,000 on some shit that looked like a raggedy ass teddy bear? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. Like, that shit was giving me very much downtrodden ass grass. It was just like, you know that grass that just be dried up that if you just start a spark, that hoe's gonna like light up, like it's giving up very much forest fire. Only you can prevent forest fire. Why the fuck is she running around that only you can prevent smoke? Like forest fire smoking a bare ass purse. I was so mad. I was so mad when I seen that shit because I'm like, okay, if you're gonna do dumb rich shit, like at least make that shit look like a gemstone or something. Like it was carved out of somebody's asteroid. Like, bitch, we're playing Destiny 2 or something. This girl, I hated it. Aldo has better bags than that. I'm telling you right now, a plastic motherfucking Publix or Walmart bag is better. No, Walmart bag not better than that. Publix bag. Publix shopping bags are better than that purse. But Walmart bags, I don't know. Cause bitch, you could put this shit in a Walmart bag. You could put this shit in a Walmart bag. That hoe is going to drop out the motherfucking middle. I don't understand how they make the bitch. If you hoes want to go green, then just go green, ho. Then you just use paper bags, girl. These plastic bags that Walmart having, I'm like, wow, I can literally touch that hoe and it's going to disintegrate. I don't understand Walmart bags were made for suffocating people because they weren't made for carrying shit, bitch. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that. Yeah, Google the purse. Google what she posted, or you can go on her Twitter and you can see what she posted. That shit was, I was like, wow. Yeah, Walmart bags, I don't know what the fuck they be putting in them shits. It's like you breathe on that hole and it's melting. I'm like, yeah, I'm not shopping here. And it's funny, I don't know how we got Walmart. Oh, the bags. Okay. It's funny because I'd be like, okay, let me go to Walmart because they got low prices. And I'm like, it's every time I step into Walmart, I'm like, yo, I should have never came to this bitch. I should have never came. I don't care if I have to pay high prices for this shit. I'm going to Publix, bitch. And you can call me an old ass white woman if you want. You can call me Karen if you want. I'm not taking my ass in Walmart unless it's something I really fucking need, bitch. I hate Walmart. I hate Walmart. That bitch ain't got no diamonds, no technology, no nothing. Just fugly as fuck. That's what I'm saying. Like, bitch, I better, if I'm paying $88K for a fucking purse, that shit better call Wade when I am on a mission. Ho, you call me Kim Possible. But that bitch, if I pay $88K for a purse, that purse better say, da, 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 da. What's the sitch, Wade? I'm telling you that right now. Okay? I'm going, yeah. Oh, shit, I'm dropping shit. Yeah, Target and Publix all day. I don't know what the fuck they be having going on at Walmart. It's like you have to fight battles to just do even self-checkout. I'm good. I'm taking my ass to Target. I'm gonna stroll around with the white folk slowly instead of just putting shit in the cart that I don't need. That's cool. That's fine. I'll just listen to Taylor Swift on the speakers and shit. That's fine. I'm not taking my ass to Walmart. And y'all, that's it. Okay, blue, purple are our favorite colors, rules, so keep it going. Oh, thanks, bro. Okay, that was funny. That was funny. Um, okay, let's talk about this Jade and Jada, sorry. Because Olivia Jade. I was like, why is Jade in my head? Okay, it's Olivia Jade. So the Red Table Talk and Jada and Gammy, I don't even know, like, I didn't even know she went by that. I think that's so cute. And Willow, so the Red Table Talk. So the whole issue with this Red Table Talk is, I made it, what's up, boo? Is, well, the first clip that I saw from it was just Gammy, Jada's mom, explaining why she doesn't feel like it's appropriate for Olivia Jade to come to the Red Table Talk. Now, if you don't know who Olivia Jade is, she is the daughter of Lori Loughlin. And, you know, her family was the one involved with all those college admission scandals and all of that shit, right? So, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. It's my opinion that Jada's mom saw through all that shit. She saw through all that shit. And what I mean by that is, you know, what platform would you use if you're trying to rehabilitate your image? You just go on the Red Table Talk with these black women. If these black women accept you, Cheska Lee was saying this on Twitter. If these black women accept you, then, you know, it's going to be a walk in the park for everyone else. All you have to do is go on there and get accepted by these black women, and that's it. But I really identified with what she doesn't need. That's what Glitter Trap said. She doesn't need a platform, and I completely agree. She has 1.8 million fucking subscribers on YouTube. If Olivia wanted to put out a bullshit ass, like they always do, just put out a bullshit ass fucking apology. Just have your publicist write some shit up and shut the fuck up and keep going. The thing about it that is ridiculous, and which is what Jada's mom was saying, is that if it doesn't matter what happens to this girl, she's gonna be good. She's gonna be good. Can you imagine having access to like platforms like Good Fucking Morning America or like other huge TV shows? She already has, like I said, a YouTube channel. She's gonna be fine. And so it's almost like you're having black women do all this emotional fucking labor and work for your ass to rehabilitate your image. When in my opinion, your image does not even need to be rehabilitated. You're going to be good. It doesn't even matter. And it's a win-win for them either way, if you think about it. If Olivia Jade gets on there, Olivia has been making TikTok challenges. Her white friends have been gassing her up on her bratty post. She's not sorry. She's bored of not being liked. Exactly. I think it's a win-win either way. I think that if Olivia Jade got on there, right, and she got dragged by all of those black women on there, it's like, oh my God, it's so easy to then go to another platform and be like, oh my God, I was just so, you know, my feelings, and all I wanted to do was just say how I felt, and I just wanted to clear the air, and they dragged the shit out of me, and I just, oh my God. It's going to be so easy. Then, you know, people going to be, oh my God, poor Olivia, especially white fucking mainstream media. Oh, they're going to eat that shit up. So if she gets fucking dragged, it's a win for her. And then if she doesn't, it's a win for her as well. So I completely identify. I saw that as well. Did you see the white girl boasting about transferring to Spelman? I'm going to talk about that. I guess I'll talk about that a little later. So I really identify with what Jada's mom was saying. It's just like it's an even more explicit flex of her privilege to be able to do all this kind of shit and to get on these platforms. And like I said, black women yet again doing all this labor. It's so strange to me because she didn't need to do it. I think Jada is just. I think that certain demographics, how do I say this? I think that sometimes we as people are taught or socialized to always be doormats. Like, and it's disguised as this, oh, well, we have to extend the olive branch. We have to, if we don't want this uh, discrimination to be always held against us, if we don't always want to be going through this fucked up situation of discrimination, that we need to just open ourselves up to everybody and just let everybody in the fucking, like the Trojan horse, let everybody in the castle. And, because it's that's great. What, having grace means. And people see that shit and they take advantage of your ass. And they don't care. They don't even second guess what they're doing, because it's like you're like, I don't care. It's just giving very much, to me, it's giving very much doormat tease. And people know that. And so it's like people are convinced that that's the way to stop all this bullshit from happening. But in my opinion, it's enabling it. It's enabling it. And that's what Jada's mom was saying, but Jada did not understand it. Jada really, like, when her mom was talking, it was like, Jada was like, okay. She was like, okay, I got what you're saying. But yeah, I personally don't think, and Jada knew that this was coming. She was like, there's going to be a lot of people agreeing with you. But I just personally don't think that was necessary. I think that Olivia has so many platforms that she can go to. And I think people who are calling out Jada's mom as being like pressed they're not really understanding the full picture of what this looks like. There's so many kids who want to go to college, and they're not going to have the opportunity, or that they don't have enough coin, or they don't come from a privileged enough place to be able to go. And these people have the coin, they have the connections to be able to warp reality to however the fuck they like it. Hey, what's up? Chief Pocket, hey, what's up? To however they like it. And even after her parents served their time, even after the whole country might look at the family as, might not look at them in the best light, even after all of that, she will still be okay. You know what I mean? She will still be able to, even if she don't want to go to college, she can find somebody talk shows. She can find she's going to be fine. She's going to be in front of our faces, whether the fuck we like it or not. And so I completely understood what Jada's mom was saying. And it's so strange to me that Jada did not get it. She said that she understood, but I feel like if she really comprehended what her mom was saying, she would kind of take a second look at it, Shucking Jada, I can't. Adrian go off because there's really no need for all of the extras. That's what I'm saying. It was just, and to me, it's that the Red Table Talk show or platform can be used in so many different ways. And then to use it like that, it's just, I really didn't understand that why Jada couldn't see what her mom was saying. If she understood, she wouldn't have compared how white women treat her to not giving Olivia a platform. She's uneducated and her crystals don't work. Yeah, the two things are like comparing apples to oranges, in my opinion. Jada was saying that, Jada was saying that if we want white people or white women to stop treating us a certain way, then we have to open ourselves up. And I think that we have to do the opposite. I think that demanding respect for your boundaries, I think that making sure that the white women use the networks of privilege that they have before taking their asses onto your black ass platform is the way that we can protect ourselves. How I think we can solve shit, you know. But Jada was not seeing it. She was just like, girl, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. I'm still happy though that it's strange though, because I'm still happy that Jada's mom participated, but at the same time, it's like, damn, you know, that's emotional, intellectual labor that she did not have to do. But I'm saying that that's selfish. Selfishly, I'm happy that I got to see Jada's mom drag the shit out of Olivia. And the thing is, oh my God. Oh shit. Okay. Am I good? Shit. What the fuck is going on? Sorry, y'all. 1 second. I don't know why it's acting like this. Okay. Hopefully, y'all still see me. Okay. Why else would anyone be on the Red Table Talk? Oh shit, what the fuck? Sorry, y'all. It's just my computer's acting so strange. It's getting these emails. Okay, you can. What was I gonna say? Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. I hate when that happens because I be on a roll, ho. Okay, I'm glad y'all can still see me. We are a culture in need of healing. We don't have time to teach each other people how to treat us. But the thing is that they know how to treat us. That's the thing. Like they know what they're doing. And so that is kind of what I have a problem with, is because when we approach it with these kind of attitudes that Jada has, it's almost like, oh, they don't know what they're doing. They're so helpless and hopeless. It's like, what are you talking? That's kind of the vibe that a lot of people get from that shit. And then so, in my opinion, they end up feeling emboldened to act the way they do, because it's almost like, oh yeah, they think we don't know what the fuck we do. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly how they're utilizing certain privileges. And they look at you strange when you call it out. And like I always say, there's nothing inherently wrong with having privilege, but to act like you don't fucking see the shit, you know, is so strange. I always use the example of, like, there are certain things as a man that I don't have to worry about, even though I am a part of these oppressed groups. There's certain things as a man that I don't have to worry about that women just fucking do. They just do. And so to acknowledge that privilege is the first step in achieving any type of equity, equality. You know what I mean? Am I making sense? So to sit here and act, Adrian, I have a question. Thought, aren't Willow and Jada recipients of the privilege Will and Jada have? For example, Willow having a record deal due to Will. Yeah, I mean, I think that those are, that's how privilege works. For example, that's kind of ties into what I'm saying, is that even though you can be a part of other oppressed groups, there are certain levels of privilege that you have, that I think it would do well for all of us to acknowledge, and then to use those those privileges to help out other people. You know, I think that is kind of the way to go. Jada wonders why the Black community bashed them because they I'm a white binary gay dude. We are the Karens of the LGBTQ community. I'm sorry, but y'all are. I'm sorry. Yeah, sometimes y'all do be acting a little bit. But it's just good to identify. It's good to identify those things. I think it is great too, because then, like I said, you can use it to the advantage of the community as a whole, if that makes sense. But yeah, to me, she's gonna be fine. Like, she's gonna be fine. And let that girl just do what she do. Let that girl hire her publicist and release a little statement, and that's it. You know, I'm so mad. There was a point I was about to just bring it up and go in on her, but I forgot it. Damn. Let me look at that. Let me just put on my thinking cap, ho. There was some. Oh yes. Okay. How do y'all feel about there was this picture that was released about, because I just remember somebody said that in the comments, and they were like, "Well, how do you feel about that one picture of this girl bragging about the fact that this white girl bragging about the fact, I love the purple, thank you, Issa, bragging about the fact that she took her white ass to a HBCU. How do y'all feel about that? So I know some people might disagree with me when I say this, but I feel like when you are white and you're trying to be helpful, when you're trying to be an ally, I think it's important to just kind of see where you're stepping and just watch where you're going. I think, and that could be said about any group, like men to women, black men to women. Just kind of watch what you're doing. I just think you have to remember why HBCUs were created in the first place, and just use that to guide your decision making. It's just, to me, I'm like, okay, I don't want to see your white ass there, but if you're gonna take your ass there, don't post no picture bragging about the shit. I don't want to see that shit. You know what I mean? I personally don't really want to see that shit. But if you take into consideration the reason why HBCUs were created in the first place, and you do your education, you do your research on that shit, you probably, as somebody who has sense, you probably wouldn't want to take your white ass there. You know what I mean? Am I making sense? I just don't understand the intense desire why people have to be there. That's what I'm saying. It's like, why would you want to? It's just weird to me. That shit is weird, especially since your grandmama and your great grandmama didn't want our nigga asses getting no fucking education, ho. So it's like, just stay your white ass at the PWI. Shut the fuck up. Like, it's just so. I don't know. With the knowledge that I have, I can't imagine like being a white person and taking a picture in front of fucking Spelman or Morehouse or some shit like, hey bitches, I went here, ho, and you bitches are mad. Like, what? I couldn't imagine having that fucking mentality. And I feel like there are, quite a few white people who watch me, and they would probably think the same thing. Like, okay, I'm gonna sit my ass down. That shit is weird. That shit is weird as fuck to me. Is that not weird? Like, I know you niggas, I know you broke ass niggas, you uneducated ass niggers built this shit so y'all can learn some shit. But guess what? I'm in here too, ho. I'm in here too, bitch. House Spelman, bitch. It's like, okay. Can someone put some seasoning on this water casserole and take it out the motherfucking premises, ho? I'm tired. I'm like, okay. That meme from Little Woman ATL was just like, okay. We were gonna exclude you from this place, but you made a space for yourself. Let me in, ho. That's exactly. Let me in, bitch. Let me in. I deserve to be here. You black bitches. That's how they doing on the rails of the gates of the school. You black bitches built some shit for yourself? How dare you? I'm coming in. I'm dragging the shit out of you bitches. I'm coming in. I want the world to know. Got the shit home. I'm coming in. Not coming out. She's coming in. Okay? Hate it. The reason I have Chloe and Halle, just before I forget, the reason I have Chloe and Halle in my title is because some hoes, sorry, I don't mean to call Chloe and Halle hoes, because I feel like they are just so, like, I feel like they're my sisters. Is that, you know what I mean? I feel like they are so, it's just crazy. I know I say this all the time, but it's just crazy how talented they fucking are. That shit is crazy. Like, they did a Tiny Desk concert, And the song that stuck out to me is, let me make sure I get it right. I think it's Wonder What She Thinks of Me. I think they saw that's the first time they ever performed it. They sounded so motherfucking good. It's just strange how talented they, like, I don't know. It's not strange because practice makes perfect. They are just, they work hard at their art. They are talented as fuck. Like, it is so, I don't know, it's beautiful. The voices, the harmony. I love them together, and I know I always say this. Chloe is going to give you faith, hope. She's going to give you a performance, bitch. She's going to give you dramatics. Chloe's a dramatic ass performer, bitch. Chloe's a dramatic performer. And Halle will sit there and just be like, okay. And as soon as she opens her fucking mouth, it's just like, talent comes all up and out of her. Oh my God. It was just, Wonder What She Thinks of Me really stuck out to me because, like I said, it's the first time they performed it. And it's just the harmony, Chloe's fucking dramatics. She's gonna put on a show for you bitches. And Halle hitting them high ass notes. The setting, the staging, the beautiful instruments in the back. It's just like when someone was born to do music, like you know it and you can see it. And I think that it's just so beautiful. They're so talented. It was just so pretty. It sounded so amazing. I loved it. I loved it so much. Yeah, that's all I really wanted to say is that, I don't know, it's just, I use that as encouragement for myself, and I hope that you all do too for yourself. It's just like, if you feel like you were made to do something, keep doing that shit. Keep practicing that shit. Keep going for it. First of all, you never know what can happen. Second of all, you're doing it for yourself. That's the first thing, even though I said it was the second thing. But also, you can encourage so many people with your perseverance and with your art. Fat ass, fat vocal range, just fantastic. Exactly. So I don't know. It's just, whiners, right? Did I say right? I said right because you were on my Patreon as well. I'm just stopping through and showing you some love. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate that. On my Patreon as well. I love that. I really appreciate the support. Y'all so sweet. Thank you. Have you heard of these two girls who sing R&B called Ranch? I want to say that I have, but I got to see a video to really say, but I want to say that I definitely have heard of them. Okay, real quick, just because it's my title, I want to make sure I talk about it. K Michelle, real quick. K Michelle was on Twitter today. And I think we really have to talk about this because this is what she said. She was talking about R. Kelly and how she missed his ass, basically, and missed his mentorship. She was saying, okay, I don't know the order that this shit comes in. No one will ever understand how heavy it is watching the person who saved your life be crucified in front of the world for their sickness. That's what she said. K. Michelle said, I swear if Rob was here, she's talking about R. Kelly. So many of my musical questions would be answered. If you have a mentor, you need to learn as much musically as possible. But I took the days of learning, I guess she meant. I took the days of learning for granted, never knowing this would happen to him. It's just, she said, once again, I'm not defending single soul. Wrong is wrong. But within separating the man from the music, musically, I've trusted him my whole career, and now it's time to trust my own self. I'm trying to create the most genuine last R&B record, and I really need to play it for him, but you can't. It hurts. I have to be confident in my skills and do this alone. I don't like this framing of, because it's so many times it happens. So many times it happens, this framing of this is something evil that's happening to him. And they use that same argument with Bill Cosby as well. It's so strange to me. It's not something, it's the repercussions the long fucking delayed repercussions of his fucking actions. What are you talking about? But the reason why I brought it up is because it happens so many times. It's like, oh, how could this happen to him? This is something evil that's happening to him. It's like, what are you talking about? How are you more concerned about what's happening to him than the fucking countless victims that we know and that we don't fucking know of that have experienced this trauma over some music? You know what I mean? It's like over some music. And it's okay, you can say that the person is sick and they have experienced trauma and that's why they're acting like that. But that does not excuse the shit that they're doing. And see, that's something that I had to accept as a human being. I was involved in friendships that I was like, okay, the reason why they're acting like this, the reason why they're set up like this, the reason why their mentality is like this is because it's because I'm so, I don't want to say I'm so empathetic, but I can see the reasons why people act certain ways. So I would keep myself in certain situations, certain friendships where it's like, even though it's like almost you see the red flag waving in your peripheral, but you focused on, you know, this person's acting like this, and this is why this person act like this, because they experienced trauma and they went through a whole bunch of bullshit and they're doing a bunch of shit. Okay, but that doesn't mean that you sit there and take that bullshit. And that's something that I had to accept. I didn't even know that was something I had to accept, which makes me wonder what the fuck I'm going to be, my epiphanies are going to be in the future. Like, what the fuck am I doing now where I'm like, bitch, I need to stop, you know? But I think maybe that's how some of us were raised too, where it's like, it doesn't matter if you're going through this bullshit or if someone's putting you through this shit, you got to sit here and take it because I said so, you know? So then you take that mentality. I know I did. I definitely did. I took that mentality to friendships, to relationships, and like, okay, because it doesn't matter how this person is treating me or other people. It doesn't matter because they have gone through some hard shit, and I know exactly why they're acting like that. And it took me so long to realize. So I'm telling you, like literally my whole life up until recently, took me so long to realize that it does not fucking matter. It doesn't matter if someone is making you feel a certain way, even if the energy is off a little bit, it is well within your right to get the fuck up out of there. It doesn't matter if they, you know, oh my God, yeah, well, I know they're doing this, but they had a hard childhood. Bitch, everybody got trauma, ho. Everybody has trauma. Everybody has gone through some hard shit. There are a lot of us who have had difficult childhoods, but it does not mean that you sit there and take that shit. And so I did not take myself out of situation because I thought that it would be evil of me to remove myself. Does that make sense? It's like, well, how could you leave this person? You know what they've been through. But that is exactly the same. That is the very thing that abusers and that narcissists latch onto. It's a small thing. You think it's small, but it really dictates how you how you move through life. That's exactly what they latch onto to keep you in their fucking lives and to mistreat you over and over and over and over again. And you sitting there because you trying to be nice, understanding where they came from. Tyler, hey, I never get to stop in for these live because I saved them for when I need a mood boost, but needed to let you know how much you inspire me daily. Also, we need anime nerdy coverage on Adrian Extra. Y'all gonna drag me about this Adrian Extra shit. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that's so sweet. Y'all are so sweet. Stop. But yeah, you know, it took me a long time to learn that. It took me a long time, and I'm working on it. But we really have to. We really have to deal with that. So then, when you you expand it to these larger personalities like Bill Cosby and R. Kelly, you expand it to that. Then you really see like it does not matter. You, as a grown ass adult, it's difficult to to sit your ass there. If you can't, my thing is there's certain things where I know I need to work on. So I'm not gonna subject somebody else to dealing with my bullshit. Until I get that particular shit together. You know what I mean? I'm just using this as an example. Say that your ass like to smash PlayStation controllers, right? And you know that's a terrible habit that you have. If you ain't gonna work on that shit, at least stay away from motherfuckers with PlayStation controllers and just smash your own. Smash your own hoe And that's why I have to tell myself about myself and tell myself about other people. It's like, bitch, you know, as a grown ass individual, if you ain't gonna work on that shit, or if you're not able to, at least have the courtesy to at least tell motherfuckers what you're dealing with. Like, damn, ho. You know what I mean? Or at least have the courtesy to stay in your own lane until you can figure that shit out. It just to expect other people to deal with your bullshit just because you've been through some shit as if they haven't gone through no shit themselves is weird. So that's why these arguments with Bill Cosby and R. Kelly and shit, oh, but they experienced so much fucking abuse. In R. Kelly's case, he definitely did experience abuse. And that could definitely explain the actions that he took. But it does not excuse the shit. You know what I mean? It does not take away the pain of other people's lives that have been altered severely by this man. So you have to keep that in mind. It's just, K. Michelle sounds like she's really struggling. It's like she's having I don't want to say a mental break, but she's really struggling with the fact that she can't play her music for this man while simultaneously ignoring. She says she's not ignoring it, but to me that feels like ignoring it. Like you're ignoring the damage that this man did to so many lives. You know? Yeah, to be honest, I feel like they have been accountable to that. I feel like there have been toxic attempts. I don't do that shit. Mind you, I'm 17 and I go to therapy and everything. It takes time to heal. Damn, you 17 talking like that? That's good. There's some people who are fucking 25, 30, 40 years old ain't talking like that. But it's crazy how I did not. So, some of those like self-help kind of like, oh, get to know yourself kind of things. They sounded crazy to me when I was 17. I was like, I said this on my podcast on patreon.com/ATLexpression. I was like, how do you not know yourself? How do you know, what the fuck does that mean? But as I got older, I'm like, bitch, I'm realizing at my age now that I'm just still discovering who I am, you know? But I think self-awareness is so important, especially if you're going to be interacting with other people. I don't think anyone is 100% self-aware, but damn, bitch, we got to try. We have to try. We have to try, because if not, we're going to be walking all over each other. We're going to be shitting all over each other. We're going to be abusing each other. You know, I just want us to be focused on breaking these fucking cycles. And I ain't gonna have no kids, but at least make it so that it is a more bearable environment to be in for the next damn generation. Like, fuck. That's why that's why I never understand when people are talking about, oh, well, bitch, if I had to go through this shit, if I had to pay my student loans off, if I had to do this shit, you got to do that shit too. And you can definitely tell the type of people who raise their kids like that. Like, oh, bitch, I had to go through trauma, so I'm going to put you through some motherfucking trauma, ho. It's like, why? Why? Why not just seek the healing and help that you need instead of putting your kids or you putting other people through that same bullshit? You know, we would still be in chains. We would still be slaves if motherfuckers thought like that. Well, I had to be picking the motherfucking fields whole. You need to get your ass out there and do that shit too. Like, okay, it's not fun that you had to go through that shit, but bitch, you really want someone else to go through that same shit, ho? God damn. God damn. We're gonna be going in circles. But yeah, I mean, I brought that Kim Michelle thing up because it's just so, to me, I see it so much. I see it's so common. Like, oh, it's just, they did this to him. They did this to him. He's being crucified. He took those actions himself. You know, that now what's probably uncomfortable is that people have to think about what that means. What does that mean for that one random family member you know the fuck about? What does that mean for the pastors in y'all churches? What does that mean? You know what I mean? For the people who brush the shit under the rug and act like shit it has not happened. What does that mean? I think that is what really bothers people, is that it looks familiar. It looks too familiar, and people are shaking their fucking boots instead of just dealing with the shit. It's so much. I'm reminded of like abstinence only education. There's so much shit that people just don't talk about and expect. What do you think's gonna happen? You don't talk about the big ass elephant that's sitting in the goddamn room. It's going to grow. How it's gonna keep eating and step on you bitches. So I guess it's uncomfortable for people to deal with what's going on in communities, but it needs to be dealt with, girl. Like, it needs to be dealt with. It needs to be dealt with, because we're gonna be stuck in this shit. We're gonna be stuck with more and more victims. We're gonna be stuck. I think it's girl. If you're uncomfortable, you got to be. You got to be. You got to be, because nothing will change. I am going to take my ass because it's been almost an hour. If you want to hear me speak for another, I put up another episode of the Expression Podcast on Tuesday. It is on patreon.com/AdrianExpression. I always have fun talking with you guys. So like Patreon is just another platform for me to do it, but like the live streams are so much fun as well. So yeah, if you want some more content, go on over there, check it out. It really does help me out. Yeah, I really appreciate those of you who already signed up. Y'all already know we act a fool over there. Thank you all so much for listening, for your super chats and stuff. Y'all so sweet. Yeah, I appreciate all the love. Follow me on Twitter. I'm sure I'm going to be talking. I'm sure I'm going to be running my mouth. I need to eat something. But I love y'all so much. Thank you for checking it out. I'll see y'all later this week. Yeah, I think that's all I got to say. Stream sucker. Period. You want something to twerk to. I love y'all. And make sure that you have a good goddamn evening. Bye, y'all.